Making video, giving live presentations, and making an offer to your clients are the three fastest ways to bring in money with your business. But if you find yourself shying away from the camera, putting off or avoiding live presentations, or your sales conversations feel far too awkward, you've got a conflict within yourself that's costing you lost revenue and chances to help the exact people who need your unique skills to solve their problem. Hi, I'm Grace Mosgeller. I'm an empowerment coach for heart-centered women entrepreneurs who are destined to make a big difference with their business but find themselves struggling to reach their goals. My superpowers are trained, certified, and carry a lot of experience to help you stop doing what you know you shouldn't be doing and begin doing what you know you should. To explain what I mean about that in a lot more detail, I wrote a PDF book for you called The Freedom to Flourish, Stop Struggling, and Begin Profiting Now. Look for a link to download your copy really close to wherever this video is. So we all know that in today's world, video is key to have for your business because it creates this draw, a level of authenticity, credibility, and authority, and it literally expands the number of people who see you and have access to your offers. So if you do publish a video and give live presentations and make offers to your clients, and you're feeling like you're doing okay right now, but you aren't seeming to have a lot of interest or engagement or enrolling as many new clients as you thought you should, the content and transformation that is being shared in this video class can help you turn that all around. Even if your business strategy is to get a lot of local clients versus via the internet, because with video, you can say to anyone, anywhere, yeah, this is what I do for a living. And by the way, you can watch my videos to find out more. And when you do that, you immediately stand out as an expert in your local community because you have videos to share. And when they're done correctly and with captivating presence, all the better. So for those of you who are already comfortable speaking to live audiences, I want you to know that even the most seasoned workshop and stage speakers can have a really difficult time when the camera's pointing right in their face, especially at the end of the video when you finished your teaching your expertise and it's time to make that offer for your audience. Because when you're switching your inner gears from teaching, sharing, and giving to making an offer for them to buy something from you, your energy shifts from giving to asking and receiving. And being able to speak in a way that makes an offer at the end allows you to leverage your time, work smarter, not harder, right? And make more offers to more people all at once. And again, you want to be seen with authority and credibility because you're the speaker. And you want to make that offer from this place of authentic confidence and not stumble over your words with uncomfortable awkwardness or ahs and ums. And during your sales conversations, clarity calls, strategy sessions, love enrollments, whatever you call it, they all end with you giving them an offer. And it's the most direct way to make money. So you want to be sure that you're coming across with presence, confidence, and pride. Because if you're self-employed, your income is now contingent on how well you convert a prospect into a client. Your income represents the future of how well you, your family will live, your wealth, your retirement, your ability to take a vacation, and if you have employees, actually pay them. And all that now rests on how well you do in sales conversations, you producing income. The sad fact is there's something about having this camera just zoom in on you and focus on you and what you're saying that can make even the most seasoned stage speakers cringe and shudder as soon as the camera begins rolling. And as heart-centered women, our businesses depend upon us expressing our caring and compassion along with the pride of whatever we do when we share our message. And how well we authentically express our know, like, and trust factors directly affects our ability to help others and our bottom line profits. And this conflict can be extremely frustrating because your brain and logic, it knows what to do and you can feel super solid about your speaking, But sometimes, even at the very last minute, your inner entrepreneur resists, and you can find yourself caving, avoiding, procrastinating, or not fully projecting the caring authenticity of your heart. When I first started recording video, I had the hardest time talking. If I wavered from my script, I would lose my train of thought. Even using the teleprompter, which I highly, highly recommend, my throat would constrict. My voice would waver and I'd be gasping for air in between each word. And I would spend so much time editing out all the vocal mistakes I did. That was a big problem. And after clearing my own inner resistances and hidden agendas that robbed me of my presence and the ability to connect with my audience, my speaking skills are a lot more smooth and they're improving every day. I'm not the perfect speaker quite yet, but I can tell you firsthand, the processes that I'm sharing with you today work. And what you're hearing and feeling from me is light years more grounded, authentic, and present than I was before I did this inner work. Even a year ago, you wouldn't be finding me this present. In just a bit, I will be guiding you to clear inner resistances that you probably don't even know are there, so you can hold yourself a lot more authentically confident, so people can actually feel you and your authentic desire to help them solve their problems. And when you can improve your video recording, speaking, and asking for your sales levels, even if it's only just a little bit, like 20%, your conversions will go up. You'll get to help a lot more people, you'll make money, and more of your customers get to have their problem solved. It's win-win. Just by you becoming aware of your inner gremlins and clearing them so people that you're here to help can hear you, hire you, and get their problem solved. So that's the true goal behind this video training, and I really want this for you. So let's get started. The rest of this video is divided into two parts. First, I'm going to quickly explain the roots of the conflicts and then take you through some very strange and very different processing to heal them so that when you deliver your message on video webinars and live speeches, they'll be delivered with bigger energy, more passion, and authenticity. This is going to help you in all walks of life. And during the second part of this class, I'll walk you through another set of processing to help you feel less awkward and more authentic during sales conversations, whether it's at the end of a live presentation or webinar or one-on-one. I'm including this because even though presenting and selling seem like two different things, they both trigger similar inner resistances that you're going to want to clear. The truth is there's just a shift in energy that happens when you go from being a loving person who's sharing great advice to being a person that's making an offer and asking for money. And we want to be sure that you express in the most confident and caring self in both situations. So let's get started. First, we're going to talk about feeling comfortable on camera. What often comes through is this strange awkwardness. Have you ever been to Toastmasters? I have, and I feel like I failed 3 times. I did try 3 times. And let me tell you, when I viewed my first recorded speech, I wanted to run, hide, and never show my face to the world ever again. I was so mortified about how meek and weak I appeared, and my voice, it sounded like it came from a creepy, weepy alien. That was a long time ago. I never did finish Toastmasters because I never got past how awful I looked and sounded on camera. I've come a long way since then, and I've healed a lot of inner conflicts to sharing from my heart. I still struggle with my words sometimes, but I'm super proud of my progresses. So what makes a normally confident woman let awkward weirdness come over her when the camera starts rolling? We'll start to talk differently, sound differently, and the presence and passion we normally have just goes out the door. Why is that? Well, the biggest embarrassing conflicts come from how we think we're looking to our audience and how we think we sound. So I don't want you to worry or feel bad about any shyness that comes up for you. I don't want you to believe that you're flawed because you're neither one of those. Fear of public speaking is a well-known fear, and being on camera can trip up even the most seasoned speakers. But this weirdness, this unreasonable fear, the uncomfortableness, it comes from all these unspoken things that we believe about ourselves that we want to hide, push down, and never acknowledge to the world, and sometimes never even acknowledge to ourselves. And though we push them down in our shadows. So yes, those of you familiar with shadow work, this is a really fun way to deal with your shadows, because no one likes to project weakness, worries, or shame. So we'll push them into, we'll shove them down and pretend we don't have them. And we think we've hidden them even from ourselves, but these shadow parts of us, the things that you secretly want, the things that you're worried about, the things that you shouldn't want, or the things that you feel aren't appropriate to show, you still carry them. They're still here, and they lay in your subconscious. They always trigger weird behaviors that rob you of your natural charisma when you go to speak publicly or record video. You'll actually feel the wants and the worries, but you don't want to feel them. We wish we didn't feel them. We deny that we feel them. We even refuse to feel them. We want to hide them from the camera and from the world, that we're actually feeling these internal things that we're super embarrassed that we carry. Basically, we're trying to deny our shame, but hiding and denying our shame and pushing them into our shadows doesn't work fully, because it takes a lot of personal energy to hide. Personal energy that can be used to tap into your natural genius and deliver your message from your heart and soul, where people can connect and hear you. But when you're stressed and on camera, your bandwidth for hiding unwanted emotions will shrink. Plus, you're being triggered in real time, so you automatically go to where you feel your most powerful and strong, which for most of us, being super smart, coming from your brain and delivering informative information. And what gets left out when you come from delivering super smart information is the qualities of you, your authentic, heartfelt passion and charisma. And when you come only from your brain, you deliver information like a robot. And you're also disconnected from your heartfelt authenticity and realness. And that realness can't come through on camera. When you're authentic and real, the camera can really pick up on that and transmit those vibes to your viewers. And when your viewers can feel you, they'll fall in love with you. They feel like they already know you and will want to work with you. So your mission is, should you choose to embark, is to handle that awkwardness whenever you speak, whether it's live, on video, or during sales calls. Your mission is to deliver your message and your offer in the most impactful ways. Your mission is to speak, captivate your audience, and convert that attention into enrolling new customers. So I know many of you may be saying, Grace, wow, no way. I don't feel those things. I don't really care what people think. I'm way past that. I hear you. I didn't think I felt those things either. But when I went inside to discover the root causes of my fears, I was shocked at the negative truths I believed about myself that just bubbled up into my awareness when you do this kind of processing. But the truth is, if you currently shy away from cameras, speeches, and sales calls, you will perform with a lot more confidence, passion, and warmth if you go through the following healing processes with me. I love to use EFT or tapping. It's a proven tool of transformation that works especially well to integrate the embarrassment of our shadows, right, with the heartfelt intentions of our higher self. Those processes I'm sharing, they're super easy to do on your own. All you have to do is follow along with me. What we'll do first is trigger you in real time so that you are triggered and feeling super uncomfortable. And this is key because healing doesn't happen in your brain. It happens in your emotions, and that means in your body. And this is where all your subconscious wants, needs, desires, and programming and how to get them met in reality lies. It's the subconscious part of us. It's the mind-body connection in action. You think and see yourself recording a video, and then you feel the emotions that either support you or they don't. So then we'll go through several rounds of tapping to clear the limiting emotions that are crippling your efforts and install empowering emotions that support expressing your true authentic self. That's what I want for you. I want you to be able to express from your true self. Are you ready? I suggest if you don't have quiet, uninterrupted time right now, pause this video and come back to a time when you can, so you can truly focus on how you feel and process more completely. So when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes, put your feet on the floor, rub your hands across your thighs, and I want you to take in 3 deep breaths and say out loud, I call in my divine source to guide and assist me to clear what's keeping me from delivering my message with authentic passion and confidence, so I can truly connect with the people that truly need my product, program, or service. So in your mind's eye, go ahead and see yourself on a stage in front of a huge audience packed with your ideal customers. Every single one in the room is a potential client for you. Now, picture the cameraman rolling up really close to record you as you share your message to the audience. Notice what's happening in your mind's eye. Can you see or feel all that's going wrong or all that you're worried about? Do you look bad? Are you stumbling over your words? Do you feel awkward, uncomfortable, or afraid? How's the audience judging you? Did your mind spin and lose its concentration? You probably aren't feeling confident right now. You're probably feeling super triggered, and that's what we want. This is good, because when we tap, those emotions will clear. And so before we start tapping to clear these unwanted emotions, let's trigger some more fear. So in your mind's eye, I want you to notice I want you to see how you finish making the video and how you and the audience are watching you on the big, huge Jumbotron TV speaking in the video you just made. When I take my clients through this, when I take myself and my clients through this, the strong feelings of fear and embarrassment that you're probably feeling now, I've felt them, my clients feel them. And the phrases that you're saying to yourself when you're exposed like this is what comes up for you every time you go to express yourself authentically. You just don't feel them, but they're hidden beneath the surface, affecting the quality of your communication. We just trigger them so you can clear them more completely and speak from your heart. I also want you right now to go ahead and pause this video and write down everything that just came up for you. All the things that people in the audience are thinking and judging you for. And I want you to write them down, because you can use those feelings and phrases to customize the tapping script I'm about to lead you through and clear this unwanted fray away, or you can work to tap on them later by yourself. So I want you to truly remember, tapping does not install the negative. What we're after is acknowledgement of the negative. If you're familiar with shadow work, tapping is the most marvelous way to integrate these kinds of lower self shadows with your higher self, so they no longer have power and control over you. You get to choose, hey, do I want to go off the wimpy deep side, or do I want to hold my ground, hold my confidence, and speak from my heart? That's the outcome that you'll have after going through these tapping scripts. These fears, they just need to be heard by you and witnessed by you. That self-acknowledgement plus the tapping right into your nervous system is what calms that emotional fray down. So the tapping points are on the eyebrows, either side, the side of the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, under your collarbone, right where your collarbone meets your sternum, and on top of your head. It's not necessary with this type of tapping to use the karate chop point or under the armpit. And it also doesn't matter how fast or slow the points you're tapping on, but what does matter is that you're touching the point, because that's what shifts the autonomic nervous system and turns off all this crazy awkwardness. Sounds cool? So I'm not going to be calling out the tapping points. I'm just going to give you a phrase to say. And as you tap on one point at a time, you'll repeat what I said. And then every phrase is a new tapping point. And I want you to know that even if the phrases sound counterproductive, just know they're specifically worded to help you stay calm, collected, and authentically confident in each moment. You'll always get a better result if you can say the phrases out loud. But the most important thing is that you're connected to your feelings, all the emotions as you tap. It's totally possible to clear your fears and awareness and become an easy speaker in 1 or 2 rounds of tapping through this process. Some of you might need more like I did. And if that's you and you want more help, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll point you in the right direction. Okay, so let's get started. Go ahead and remember yourself on stage watching the Jumbotron recording of you as the star in front of all those people. And let's start tapping. There I am. Everyone is watching my video. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I feel awkward. I feel stiff. This doesn't feel good. I look like an idiot. I don't know what to say. I look like an amateur. I look fat. My hair is awful. My face, my clothes, my body. I don't look good. I look afraid. I look embarrassed. It's too embarrassing. That camera, it's recording me. It's judging me. And I don't know what it's thinking. I feel so awkward. I feel so out of place. I don't want to be here. I don't want people to see me. And my voice, the sound of my voice, I can't see me look that weak. I can't see me look that silly. It's painful. It's uncomfortable. And the audience, it's agreeing with me. They're totally judging me. They're probably feeling embarrassed for me. Maybe they think I'm a fake. They're totally judging me. My nervous system is triggered. I feel like it's life or death. This is definitely fight or flight. I want to run away. All this anxiety, all this embarrassment. I'm leaving my body. I feel so humiliated. And my inner critic, it's gone full tilt. I want to run. I want to cave. I feel like I'm going to die. All this panic, all this fear, all this judgment and embarrassment. I don't ever want to record video. I don't want to feel these feelings. But I am feeling these feelings. And even though I'm feeling all these awkward, ugly feelings, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself anyhow. Yes, we said some pretty harsh things, and that's exactly what you want, because when you connect with a triggering situation and honor that negative, harsh judgments about yourself and emotions that take you from your center, that's when they get released and stop having power over you. Tapping always releases the negative and taps in the positive. So let's assess how much you've cleared. Close your eyes and see yourself on stage in front of your audience again. Yep, excuse me, just this time, notice how different you feel. Most people report that even after only 1 round of tapping through this, that they look and feel a lot more confident And they say the audience looks a lot friendlier to them. Now, if that didn't happen to you, or if the emotions are still a little high, go ahead and pause this video. Go ahead and visualize yourself on stage again and retap through these points until you feel yourself calm to like a 3 or less on a scale of 1 to 10. So before we move on to the positive round, I want you to check in with your mind's eye and notice if there's any place within yourself that's still feeling resistance. It's like, yeah, I look better, but. And I want you to write down what that big but is. Some people say, they're my arms, I don't know what to do with it. My face is afraid. People are wondering if I'm a fraud. They're making me prove I'm good enough. Or my hair's out of place. Mine always is. Or my cheeks, my ears, my outfit looks frumpy. So whatever that is, that one thing, it's important to clear because it holds tension. And when you hold tension, your audience can feel that. And so keeping that one thing wrong with you in mind, let's do another round of tapping. There I am. I look and feel better. But there's this one thing. It's super unforgivable. It's something that everyone sees that I don't want them to see because I hate myself for having it. This one thing, I shouldn't have it, but I do. I don't want anyone to see it. I know they'll judge it because I judge it. There's something super wrong with me. And this proves it. I look stupid. It's making me look weak. It's making me look afraid. It's a weakness. I feel too exposed. I feel too vulnerable. I don't like that. I don't want to show that. I'd rather hide. Showing me is too ugly and embarrassing to show. Maybe it's my voice. Maybe it's what I'm saying. Maybe it's how I look or how I move. It's hard for me to watch me. I don't want to see it. I don't want others to see it. Honoring this tension and this energy, it's so strong. I don't like it, and I judge it. I'm just going to honor that this is how I feel. I'm honoring how much tension I'm holding. And even though I'm holding all this tension in my body, I am willing to love, accept, and forgive myself anyhow. I give myself permission to be human. I give myself permission to not be perfect. I give myself permission to be myself and to be flawed and brilliant. To be stupid and gifted and skilled, because I am both. I don't usually give myself permission like that, but I am both. I am both flawed and a brilliant gift. I give myself permission to be a brilliant gift. I give myself permission to be awesome and human, to be perfect and imperfect, to be brilliant and flawed, because I am. And I love, accept, and forgive myself anyhow. Okay, go ahead and breathe. That's pretty powerful stuff. Okay, moving on. The next thing we're going to tap on is something that comes out when the camera shows up. Even for very powerful people who carry a lot of confident energy, even if they've already conquered this stage. It's something that most of us think we're way past, something we don't think that we really care about, but there is this feeling that runs underneath our messages. It's a feeling that the camera picks up on as this awkward weirdness because voicing it is super embarrassing. And this is a hidden agenda. This is a desperate need that we never, ever want to admit because it's so inappropriate to show, especially for heart-centered folk. This desperate need is a validation that silently, secretly says, I need you to like me. I really wish I didn't, but please just like me. Please don't judge me. Even if you feel that you don't care what other people think, even if you feel that you evolved way past that, everyone still has some of this energy inside of you because it's a basic human urge. You can't be a human on this planet and not have a need for others to like you. And if you're in business, it's how you make money. So this unmet need for validation will always show up on camera. So let's start tapping to clear that. The truth is, what comes through on camera is my secret, embarrassing shame. I'm desperate for people to validate me. I'm desperate for people to like me. I need you to love me. I need you to adore me. Oh, no, I don't. I'll never admit that. But being on camera makes it possible for me to be a mini celebrity in my field. And deep down somewhere, I hate myself for this. But the truth is, I'm desperately needy for people to love me and think I'm great. I want you to think I'm great. I want you to think I'm kick-ass. I want you to only see my strengths. I want you to see how cool I am. I want you to see how I don't care about what you think. I desperately want you to believe that. Please love me. Please validate me. Please see only my strength. Please see only my brilliance. I need you to love me. And I hate myself for that. I don't want to want that. I refuse to want that. I refuse to be needy, vulnerable, and desperate. That's everything I hate. And if that ever came through on camera, I would be horrified. But the truth is, I am human. And needing people to like me is a rising human impulse. And I hate myself for it. And that's why I'm going to honor it. Hidden beneath my brilliant strength is my desperate need, my embarrassingly desperate need to be loved, adored, and validated by everyone that watches this video. That's so embarrassing, but I'm just going to honor it. I'm just going to honor that I am human and I have these needs. Creating video means hundreds of thousands of people will be seeing me. And that's a lot to run through my system. And I'm just going to honor that I'm human. Okay, go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Now, I know I'm not there to witness you, to coach you, to see how you're feeling after voicing embarrassing stuff like that. But the truth is, if you really want to make a difference with your business and really master video, I want you to honestly honor, no matter how embarrassed you may feel, that if that last round felt true for you at all, even if it's the one thing you would never want anyone else to know or see, because honoring any charge around needing validation, that's what unlocks the feeling of frozen awkwardness. Honoring the change around needing validation means that you'll be the kind of person who carries that energy that people feel comfortable around and they know, like, and trust. You'll come across as a lot more real. When you honor these embarrassing parts of you, you won't have to use extra energy. You won't have to use your willpower to push down and deliver perfectly to your audience from a place of, I don't care what anyone thinks, I'm just a smart teacher. That will get the message out, that will get the job done, but at the cost of your audience not being able to connect with you. So for me, I had this intense fear of looking stupid and a huge need for people to like me, understand me, and need me. I secretly just wanted people to like me and know that the information I was sharing with them was groundbreaking, useful, and just to hire me already just from watching my videos. But I was so super embarrassed to be needy and so insecure. The fact that we're just projecting ourselves onto the camera without any real life feedback that we would normally get from our audience or one-on-one clients, it really amps up our fears because we can't see and connect with our audience to know what they're thinking or feeling, and we can feel super disconnected and lost. So the more I did this inner work to honor that I had this neediness and forgive myself for being so needy, and the more I totally honored that my message is clear, my message is good, and I'm coming from a place of heartfelt service, the more present, grounded, and caring I felt. And my head stopped spinning out of controls, and my words became more and more confident. Confident, achieving people can have a super hard time seeing and feeling and picturing themselves doing this. They think, that's not me. That's everything I don't like about everybody else. Being needy and desperate for validation, that's not me. I'm a super achiever. The truth is that neediness does live in your system. You may not feel it or be aware of it, but just the fact that you're human, we need people to have a viable business. You have to have a way to get people to like and trust you. And if you didn't, your whole livelihood would go away. So let's finish clearing this neediness. There I am. I'm on stage again. I'm looking out at the crowd. I want you to like me. I want you to hear and validate what I'm saying. I want you to love me. I want you to see the information I'm sharing as something you truly need. I want you to see me as an expert. I want you to see me as awesome and credible. I want you to listen and buy from me. I really wish I didn't need you to like me. I really wish I didn't need you to see me as awesome. I really wish I didn't need you to see me as the one who has the answers you've been looking for. I'm so embarrassed. I need you to like me. I wish I didn't need you to make me feel right. I really don't want people to see me acting like I think I'm great. I don't want you to know I need your validation. So I will deny that I want it. And I'll even deny that I feel it. I'm not going to let myself feel my need for your validation. That would be terrible. That would be weak. That would be unforgivable. I can't let you see how much I need you to like me. I deny that I need you to like me. I refuse to let myself feel that. But the truth is, I do want you to love me. I do want you to see me as valuable. Because if I'm really being honest, I want you to see me as awesome. I want you to see me as the best. Because I know my stuff. And I kind of think I'm better than most. I know you're not supposed to say that. But I want you to see me as special. I want you to see me more special than anyone else. I want you to see me as the best. Me as the cream of the crop. And I don't want you to know that I want you to think that. Because it's too selfish. Too bad. But the truth is, there's a part of me who wants all of you to be amazed at my amazingness, like a movie star. Please worship me for my brilliance and amazingness. Please point at me and say, she's the best. Then I get to be humble. Oh, I really want that. I really want to be adored. I really want to be admired and hired. This feels so embarrassing. This feels like I'm a bad child. I will hide that too. I need to hide that. I need to judge this. And this whole thing is a conflict that I'm open to healing. I don't want anyone to see how needy I am. I don't want anyone to see that I've got something to hide. So I'm hiding my neediness. And everyone can feel it. But how can I not hide it? I'm open to validating my own awesomeness. I'm open to honoring that I am super special, that I am amazing, that I'm expert in my field, that I do care about helping others. I'm open to honoring my unique and brilliant self. I'm open to giving everyone in the room to do the same. I'm open to being brilliant and flawed all at once. Okay, go ahead and breathe. I don't know about you, but the first time I tapped it clear on my inner neediness for them to see me and like me and love me, I was so surprised at the intensity of neediness or notion I had inside of me. So if you're just as surprised as I am, I'm really happy for you, because the next time you go to speak, you're going to feel a lot more confident, a lot more grounded, and ready to speak your message from your heart. You probably will need to repeat this tapping script several times first. I always like to do it at the beginning before I do a day of video recording. And you will be amazed at how calm and present you feel. So before we close this video workshop, I want you to do one more round to tap on this other super embarrassing need that we all have that will take away awkwardness with your sales conversations. The outcome of this script, this last tapping script, is to have your energy 100% about helping your customer without this hidden part of you that's desperate to have their money. Let's get your mind body triggered by this other super embarrassing need to have their money. And let's go ahead and picture yourself sitting across the table with a potentially perfect client or customer for you. And I want, even though you might do this over the phone, I want you to do this in person, because it's going to trigger even more feelings. Your offer, maybe it's for a program, a series of sessions, or a 6-month or year-long coaching service or consulting commitment. Maybe it's for something creative that you sell for a living. And the price that you're asking is at least $1,500 or more. And if that's a normal price for you, I want you to double that. I want you, the price that you're asking for is going to be a stretch for out of your comfort zone. So get clear in your mind's eye what you're going to offer them. If you have to give more of it, maybe, or maybe what you do, maybe you have to do what you're doing for longer, but whatever it takes, I want you to make sure that your price that you're about to ask for is at least $1,500 or something that really stretches your comfort zone. I want you to see yourself saying, okay, this is what I do. This is how I'll be able to solve your problem. And this is my fee, and slide your written fee across the table right towards them. In your mind's eye, I want you to visualize the other person looking back at you. And as you notice their reactions, I want you to notice yours. How are you feeling inside? And are you feeling any insecurities like, oh, I hope they take it. I hope they're wondering if I have that kind of value or if the price is worth what they're getting. It's super important to look at how you react to your price points. Super important, because they indicate, they hold how much value you allow yourself to carry. And if you carry an inner value that refuses to match the number you're asking, you're not going to feel great. You'll avoid sales conversations. You might backpedal and offer a lesser price, or you feel so nervous and anxious that the person might think that something is off. What's wrong? Let me out of here. So this visualization is super important to notice, because even right now, if you think you're a solid match with your pricing, but your mind shows you a picture of someone being incredibly skeptical, you've got a conflict. And the picture of you seeing doubt in your potential client's face is a reflection of the doubts that you currently hold about your value right now. Or maybe there are doubts about having to prove your worth. The truth is, if your mind is showing you doubts, this is where you know you'll need to work on your belief in the value of yourself, your time, and the transformation you provide. Your personal value absolutely needs to match the fees that you're asking for, so that when you make your offer, this unspoken need for money, it's out of the equation. And both you and your potential customer will be in a clear space to make a decision based on both of you truly knowing that working together is the right thing for each of you. So let's tap. I totally honor this potential client, and I totally honor and believe in what I'm offering. I really do know it's for their highest and best good. I really believe that. If only that was all that was going on. Because as much as I believe that this is for their highest and best good, and as much as I believe that I can help them do with what I do, there's this other thing going on. This is a pulling, desperate, needy energy that just feels wrong. I need your money. I'm trying to persuade you to give me your money because I want it and I need it. I desperately want your money. Oh my God, that sounds bad. I want to enjoy your money. I want to have your money. I want to deposit your money. And that feels so wrong. I want to do the happy dance the minute you give me your money. Oh, I feel so bad. But the truth is, I desperately need to pay my bills with your money. I'm trying to act like it's not a big deal. But I desperately want you to pay me. And that's a natural human uprising within me. But I have to hide it. This is horrible. I feel like a manipulative criminal. I have to hide I need your money. I must hide it. But I'm feeling it. So instead, I'm just going to honor that I have this need for their money. I'm just going to honor that this conversation isn't normal, friendly conversation. This conversation is about making an offer for their highest good and about profiting from what I'm suggesting. Because I am going to get their money. I really want their money for all my selfish reasons. And that makes me feel weird, manipulative, secretive, and controlling. Like there's something to hide. Like I'm going to spend it foolishly. And that makes me very, very attached to their decision. I'm totally attached to what they decide. And that makes me doubt whether or not my offer is for their highest and best good. Because I'm so attached to receiving their money. I'm just going to honor that all of this is going on inside of me. I'm just going to honor that I've voiced what my lower self truly wants, needs, and desires. Just going to honor that it's a natural human uprising. It's a need that everyone on the planet has. But even with that, the truth is, I don't want someone who's not a good fit. I want the best for my customer. I want the best for me. And I truly have positive intentions for both of us. So I'm open to letting go of this outcome of this conversation. I'm letting go of the outcome of my sales offers. I'm letting go of my attachment and putting it in the hands of the divine for the highest good of whoever hears my offers and whoever hears me. Okay, go ahead and breathe. This tapping script is so very useful before any sales conversation because it allows you to offer your products and services from a place of service and that you're detached from the outcome of their decision. You do want them to be able to make a decision, yes or no, with you right there during your conversation, which is easy to do when they know coming into the sales conversation that a yes or no decision is expected. How to do that, I explain in my Empowered, Authentic, and Loving Sales mini training that I teach. And when you're detached from the outcome of their decision, they don't feel that attachment. And they can make a decision based on their true needs versus having to feel and react to that underlying neediness. Other stuff that comes up during sales conversations are things like, when I make the sale, they're not going to like me. They'll be angry at me. I'll make other people uncomfortable, or asking for money isn't nice. And after you produced your video, done a workshop, often your inner critic goes on a rampage, filling your entire body with guilt and shame. And these deep feelings of shame and guilt can prevent you from stepping up and going again. And this fear and shame shows up because you've probably broken some deep set rules or vows that you made to protect yourself from criticism or other forms of emotional pain or rejection. Don't stand out. Don't act arrogant. Don't be bigger than your britches. No one's going to like what I do. Everyone's going to hate my video. Who do I think I am? Why do I think I'm so great? If that happens, I invite you to just tap on the feeling of shame that you're feeling in the moment, even if you're just tapping right here. Because left unchecked, having to feel that shame again and again absolutely can stop you in your tracks from stepping out and marketing in such bold ways that you need to grow your business. And for those of you who may be sick and tired of always feeling weak and shameful or embarrassed, the best thing you can do for yourself is get angry at yourself and tap through the anger. I don't have time for guilt. I don't have time for shame. I'm so tired of my emotions controlling me. And when you do that, and when you and let your anger come up, and you will shift even faster, because anger is the energy of deservingness. I deserve better. And when you're done voicing that anger, you'll be able to overcome your fears and do what you need to do anyhow. So let's finish with a nice positive visualization and tapping to top off all this emotional clearing that we've just did. Taking a few deep breaths and see yourself giving your gifts. See yourself giving a speech or workshop or recording video or giving your service from your heart and soul. And as you see yourself doing these wonderful soul delight things, let's start tapping. I love teaching and sharing. I love being me and sharing my knowledge. I really do care. I love giving my best. I am totally unique. I'm also totally human with all sorts of flaws and embarrassing desires. I'm insecure. I'm kind of a narcissist. I really do care what other people think, even though that's embarrassing. And I'm working on it because I care. And so I have flaws and insecurities. And I have awesome qualities. I have my brain. I have my heart. I have my sense of humor, my warmth, my joy, my caring, and my passion to serve. I love being me, and I love sharing me. It's incredible to share who I am through all of my words, because I'm not just my brilliance. I'm not just my vice. I'm all of me. I'm human, flawed, brilliant, narcissist, strong, insecure, loving, needy, giving, amazing. And as I look at everyone, even through the camera, I give you all permission to be awesome and flawed and love being you. I give you permission to be insecure and narcissistic. I give you permission to be loving and awesome. I give you permission, and I see that in you. I love being me and talking with you. Whoa, I feel amazing. Feel that amazingness in your body. Feel that confidence, that passion, and that charisma. So can you see how getting connected to these feelings, just as you're about to record a video, step on stage, or enter into sales conversation, can you see how powerful that can be for you? These strong, positive, empowering feelings you're feeling right now, you can access over and over and over again. I invite you to tap into those feelings and expand on them during meditation and anytime your mind takes you to one of those scenes. I encourage you to tap through these simple scripts multiple times before, and always before you record a video, get on stage, or make a stage call. Go ahead, feel free, make video. As you make your own videos and watch them, you'll find how useful these tapping scripts will be for you, because your entire energy is going to be lighter, shine brighter, and you'll be more relaxed, fun, and in the moment. That's what tapping like this can do. So my name is Grace Mosgeller. I'm the empowerment coach for heart-centered women entrepreneurs. My lead magnet is the PDF book, The Freedom to Flourish, Stop Struggling and Begin Profiting Now. Follow the links you'll find really close to this video and download your copy. Reach out to me if you have any questions about feeling comfortable making video, giving lights, presentations, or closing the sale. Sending love, light, and laughter your way. Have an amazing day.